Good afternoon, students. Today we will see the remaining topics of software implementation and an example for the previous session's program also. So, in previous session, we have seen there are four such tables when we are implementing this software implementation of the state table or a state graph. So, which is used for input code, transition, and the devices, and then output code also or output representation. And this is the program what it is processing. So, here the present state takes the device name here, and device has been checked here. So, here in this example, the present state is 1. Is now? So, this one state. So at this one state, what is the input here? Here the input is the device to be checked. So that device is specified by the name here, and we will have the output after checking, after performing, or specified as after accessing, trying to accessing. So if your accessing is done, means accessing is allowed. So then what will be the output here? It will specify it as a none state, or the not none state. Nothing has to be performed here. Just access the data. If not, means you have the problem here. Means it is not able to access, unable to access here. Unable to access means there we need to specify a transition. Now, transition has to be done here. So when we are taking it as a none, when we are accessing the data, if the input is okay, means it is allowed to access the data, then it specifies it as a nothing to be performed here. And coming to the unable to access means the input of that one means it is not allowed to access the data here. So at this representation, it specifies it as an error. So whenever we are getting it, it has to rewrite or erase or out of service. Okay. So, but before performing all these things, we should update all the values here. Updations has to be done. So what I have to update for this processing? So here, get into the first beginning, the present state. So what is the present state here? 1. I took the device name also and accepted the input value. Accepted the input value means, so here I provided that okay or error. So if it is, just specify if it is okay, accepted value, input is okay. Now, at this stage, what we need to do? We need to take the input code and then equivalent output representation, and we need to update the state here. Okay. Here the input code is okay. Input is okay. Input code we need to specify. So here I took it as a 1. If it is error, specify it as a 0. Okay. So here the input code is 1. Okay. Now we accepted the input value or the input code here. Now point to this code. So point to this code means what we need to do here is we need to specify a transition here. that transition has to be stored in the new state. Okay, so here the transition will be, so what is the transition here? The transition is self loop here. So here the transition consists of a self loop, means it returns, it relays there itself only. So where it points to the output of that one. So it points to the, it points to the next state of that one. So what is the next state here? At this one, in this example, the next state here is 1. Okay. So we initialize next state to 1. And coming to the next one, output code. What I have to perform here is nothing has to be performed here. If has to be performed, we need to call up the handler here. But here, there is no such kind specification is there. So here, what you have to do, we not need to be done anything because it is completely working here. No need to perform any task, and we need to store or we need to update this device next state. So the next state here is, so the transition, the next state here is 1, which becomes present state after processing. Okay. Now what is the present state? 1 itself only, because it returns to after specifying that nothing has to be performed here at this point. And then we need to restart that procedure. Why so means we reached the initial state here. So no need to perform the any actions here. Okay. And coming to the next representation, same state, and we took the device name as an input. Okay. And here we are performing accessible or not. This accessible or not will decide the input here. It is not accessible. There should be recovery has to be done. So what is the input value here? The input value here is error. Okay. Now it's an error. And what is the code of the error? Code is equivalent to 1. Okay. And then what we have to do, we need to update this values. So here, how I am going to specify it is, what is the next new state now? So here the new state here is, we need to take the transition table into consideration. So the new state will be the next state, which is 2. Okay. And after that, output code. What is the output code here? Error is having a code here, which is equivalent to 1, but it is having multiple specifications here. What are they? Rewrite, erase, and out of service. Okay. Make it as 2, make it as 3, make it as 4. Okay. Now see. what I have to do here, where I am residing has to be known here. I just check my device. So it is a starting of the recovery process. So the starting of the recovery process means what is the output code here? What is the output we need to specify? The output here is rewrite, which is having the code 2. Then it is been taken into the consideration. Whenever we saw this rewrite, that is code, that is 2, we need to call the handler. So which handler? We need to call the function or a program or a method for rewriting. Okay. So whenever we saw this 2, what happens here? We need to call this method. A handler has to be called. Which handler I have to call? The output code is mentioned here. Call the handler of output code 2. Then what it is doing? It is been taken into an account. That's called the method for rewriting. Okay. Now specify the, what is the new state here? Device table has to be updated. So here device table's state is equivalent to the new state, which is 2 here. Okay. So now the state is 2. So here, if it is a state 2, what happens here? It needs to rewrite. At the 2, what we are doing? We need to rewrite here. After rewriting, we will check this one. When we are checking, if it is okay, what happens here? So see, check, and the input here is okay. Yes, na? So take the code of the okay. Code is equivalent to 0. Okay. Next one. Code is equivalent to 0 and update the new state here. New state will be, what is the new state here is? New state will be 1 here because it is transiting from 2 to 1. And what is the output here or input here? We need to specify. So here the input is okay, and then we are having the output here is none, and make it as none is having the code, which is 5, because 2, 3, 4 has been used there. Na? So none is having the code 5. So whenever we are seeing that one, so we need to call the method for none. So here, what will be the method for none here is, in this we will write, if the device is working, means is ready to access, then simply exit. That's all. Simply exit from that one. That's all. That is a method. And what is another one here? Exit and restart the recovery process for, and start the recovery, not restart, and start the new recovery process. Okay, that is the way here. And coming to the next, here is it will perform the transition and it reaches to a state which is 1 now. Okay, that is the one. If you see the diagrammatical representation, then you will get the idea. So here what I thought, I wrote at this second stage, rewriting will be performed. And we need to check whether rewriting has been done or not. So if it is the rewrite has been successful, then what is the input here? So what it means, what we are getting, okay, it has been means the recovery operation has been done. If it is okay, it will go for the first one. If it is error, it will go for the fourth one. So first took the I took the value that is a okay, that is a input. What is the code of the input here? That is 0. So when and we need to update the new state here because we took the input. This input is leading to which state? One state. The new state is 1 here. And coming to the next one, what the action I need to perform here? It depends upon the output handler here. Output code is 5, and then what is the handler here will be when you are dealing with these representations like none here. What if the device is ready to access, then simply exit and start the new recovery process here. Means new recovery means you need to go for the another device and start the same procedure here. And what is the new state here? The new state will be the 1, and this new state will become the present state after reaching the 1. Means after reaching the 1, what could be this present state here? The present state what we are processing here will be equivalent to, why we are specifying it's a new state here? The new state has to be included or has to be updated in the device table, because the device table has to know, the device has to know where it is been residing and what it is performing here. Okay, if you go for the next one, so next one here is error. Error means you are having the code that is 1. Okay, new state will equivalent to, here the new state, what is the new state? From the 4, what I am specifying, from the 4 we are having 2 such states, which is the 3 and 5. And what will be the new state means, when checking, while checking, you have to decide the input here. So here we performed a checking procedure at the 4, and we got the input as a okay, input as a okay. Then what it is doing, it will take the new state as a 3, none, and then code is a 5, and same procedure will be there. And coming to the next one, that is if it is not okay, the rewriting has been failed there itself only. Means the first rewriting has been failed. What it is doing, it is being considered it as a error. Okay, the first rewriting is being failed. So here the first rewriting failed means there also we are checking at the third one, and also we are processing that one representation. This okay has a multiple presentation. Why? Because half of the work has been done. Half of the work means slightly it has been rewrited, and it allowed to access the some data only. What happens here? It allows you to rewrite this tape second time. Okay, so here this transition what we are doing from 4 to 3 has a multiple meanings. That is a two considerations are there. The first consideration here is it is completely rewritten, and then second consideration here is the half of the work or some amount of the work has been done successfully. Then what it is doing, it is allowing to take this to be as a recovered one. And we are not blindly specifying it is a recovered one. We didn't mention a path from 4 to 1. Why? Because once a rewriter has done, we need to recheck whether it is a okay or not. Means whether it is accessing the data, whether it is allowing to access the data or not, we need to. So this one will be achieved at this node, that is 3. Yes, now this node will allow you to recheck and specifies that each and every one, if it is okay, then it will return to its initial state. If not, what happens here? It will allow you to rewrite. How many rewrite operations will be performed here? We will perform only 2 rewrite operations and then 2 erase operations. If it is rewrite has been done at the first stage only, then it will allow you to go for this one node using third node. If it is the erasing of the data has been successful at the first try only, it allow you to access the initial state there itself only. And it is not like that. You can rewrite twice, you can erase twice here. Rewriting twice has been failed. Then it allows you to erase the data from the tape, like what you are using the device. And if the erasing twice erasing has been failed, it it is being specifying, that is, it is declaring that the device what we are using is a out of service here. Okay, so that's the first example. And coming to the second example, in this previous one, we are having okay, none, error, rewriting, input code, output code, all these things. But how we are specifying this one means we are using not only for the tape recovery, or we are also using string generation, and then next is string recognition machines, all is there. How this will be processed, how we are specified here is, so here if you start with the, here there is no any there are no names for the states 1 2 3. So the state where I am starting is the none state. Yes, no? So here the input will be, means there is no any device name. We are accepting the input value. Before accepting the input value, now get the present state. The present state here is none. Okay, and give the input value. If the input value is Z, take it as a correct input value, Z. What is the code of that Z? Make it is 0. 0 for Z, 1 for C, 2 for remaining A. And what is the output here? How I am going to write this output here is, there we mentioned the output beside to that inputs. Here we didn't mention any that one. Whenever we are having the input value Z, that is a code equals to 0, what the thing we need to perform here is, we need to specify the transition has to be done. The transition has to be done to the Z state. Okay. If the input value what we are having is C and its code is 1, means when the code is 1, the transition here is self state, remains there only. And then else, if else, and then else ma. A code is 2, and the transition will be self state. If it is this one, transition is the Z state, new state is Z. In both the cases, new state equivalent to new state is now none. Okay. So what is the handler? Handler here is, what I am going to perform here is, I am going to perform a transition here, that is a handler. So here the tape recovery means you are having some methods to be executed. So when we are having the methods to be executed, because here we are also having the method here. We need to make the transition to that one. So we need to specify, if the input is equals to Z and that is a code equals to 0, then we need to make the transition to the Z state there itself only. And the state has to be updated to the Z here. This code we has to be specified there. So that is a one example we are having. And why we are specifying them as an input code here. This is also the step-by-step procedures we are, how we are going to process and input directly what we are in. Whatever means explain here is a step-by-step procedure. So first I have to state the start with the present state. and take the input value of this fetched one, and we need to process that one. So what is the input value here is, if it is okay, we will go for the none, and we need to execute that one. The input code has to be specified, that one. This input code will decide the transition. The transition will help you to the output value. This output value will allow you to take the call the output handler. And then next we need to update the, means here the output handler will be taking, means the routine what we are using, that is the method what we are using will be specified and use it to execute that one. So in this procedure, we need to update the new state after processing, like I said. And coming to the input encoding and the input alphabet, why we are using the codes here is, the simple example is we are using the ZC detector for processing. If I am constrained, that is how many values are I have to check, means we are having the 256 possibilities of the ASCII characters here. Why? Because we are specifying with the others. Means whenever you are using these values Z, C and others means A, we need to check the remaining values also. If we are not being specified here, if it is allowed to take these analyzing of these characters, what it has to do, it has to check each and every character and has to conclude that this character is not equivalent to that is a given one, and it won't be accessed here, like that we need to conclude. So this conclusion will use how many comparisons here. We are having the 256 such comparisons has to be done when we are dealing with the characters. So better we need to take this input accessing in a other way. So we need to encode our input into that different format. So here the format here is, we are simply assigning these values to that strings, means we are assigning whenever we are taking these others into an account. If you found that the code is 0, others means we need to specify that other than the Z and C, how many characters are there in the ASCII format has to be indicated by this 0, and then remaining 2 or 1 and 2. Okay, this is a what here we need to take the table lookup procedure. And the other method is, in the previous means in the previous slide I explained, if the input Z, Q, code C, like that. So in the means in our program only, we need to initialize all these values to the 1. So what you are taking others as a 0, means we need to assign a value to these other representations. So I took the conditional statement into an account. This conditional statement what we are using is specifying that we need to use how many values here. We need to use only 2 values, not the other values here. So initialize these values. So what is the code here? If it is Z, if the value what we are specifying is a Z, what it is doing, it is been taking that it is a 1 here. If not, it is another value. That is another value here is C. So if it is C, what we need to do? We need to check and provide its value as a 2. Other than Z and C, if we are having any value, what do you need to do? We need to take that this value has to be, means the remaining values has to be initialized by the 0 here. So by that we are assigning the code to that processing. Normally when we are taking that, say if A equals to A, like, or in cases will be there now, normally we are taking such values like that, only we are specifying these input codes. These input codes what we are using will help us for compressing the cases, and also the advantage here is we need to take these machine will run in a not a time consuming way. So why? Because there is no need to take the several comparisons has to be done while dealing with these characterizer, that is a detector. What you have to do there, we need to specify the accurate or the exact one as a code, and we use these things for us possible for representation. Likewise, if we are using these input values in this encoded format, all the set of values what we are using for this processing will be specified as a input alphabet, and the input what we are using will be specified as a character if it is taken from that alphabet here. Means what is the input alphabet? The set of values, input values used in different encoding. Means Z, C, other will become the input alphabet. If you choose a value from this input alphabet, we call it as a character. We call it as a character here. Likewise, the input, we are also using the output coding, encoding, and then output alphabet also. So here I mentioned none as a 5, and then next these values, rewrite, erase, and also the out of service we mentioned it. So here the output what we are specifying will have the code, and by that code only what we are doing, we are using the methods or the routines is being called there, and we are performing the action on that specification. The set of these encode, that is the values what we are using for the output, what we are specified, collectively called as a output alphabet. If you choose a output from this set, then it is being specified as a character which took from this output alphabet. And coming to the state codes and state symbol products, likewise these inputs and the next outputs, we are also having the state codes also. Here, how I am going to specify these here is, we need to take how many states are they. Just specify them as a n states, and what are the outputs inputs we are taking here is a k different inputs are specified. And the state code what we are using and the input code what we are using has been taken into the consideration. There is a capital S and capital I here. And we need to use a pointer. You need to use a pointer here. Why? Because we need to point to the states, means that nodes what we are having, and also to the input values here. Means the input values will decide the state transitions here. Means if you are taking the correct input value, you will get into that correct state. Means you will reach that state, what it is, what factor it is affecting here, the input has to be correct here. So for this representation, we are using the states and the input codes combinedly. And what we are providing here is, we are taking the pointer value into an account, because we need to point to this vertices and also the input values what we are using. And if any transitions is been missed, any transition is been missed and there is no edge for this processing, what it has to do here is, we need to look after all these things. That's the specification is being named as a holes here. Holes means for each and every transaction, means inputs will be specified. If the input is if the correct input is there, we need to take this transition to be done to the particular state. If not, what it has to do, if the wrong input piece has been specified to that state, it has been given to that one, what it has to, there should be transition also. So we need to give the complete list of the transitions for the complete inputs here. If you are not able to provide that list or the transitions here, it will cause the holes in our state table, and also it won't allow you to take the complete access of the machine here. So here in this one, we need to eradicate, or we need to not consider these holes we are having. So this state symbol product what we are using will specify that no holes will be there. Means it has to read all the graph at once. It has to read the graph at once, and it has to take the wise decision there. Wise decision here means simply, Seema, this is the one we are having, or this example also available. So at this none state, just where we won't have that input as a C. So when I am getting the C value at here, none state, what I have to perform? There is no information at all for processing. So what happens there? It relays there only. It relays there only, and it won't go for the further processing. And coming to here, ZC state, I am getting the value that is Z as a correct one. C and A as a wrong one. So if consider others, there is no transition for others. So then you didn't mention the input value at this position, means at this state. What happens here? We don't know what to perform here. When we are getting other value, it stops there itself only. So this state codes and then state symbol product. State codes means what is taking, what are the states we are having, and to gather or to reach that state, what are the input values we are using has to be specified there. This state symbol products here, what it is doing, when we are generating the codes or when we are reading our state table, there may be a cause of the holes here. What is the holes means? A missed transition or the missed interpretation of the input variable, sorry, input element or the value. It will cause you the holes in that table. So to eradicate this or to overcome this, what you have to do, we need to take state symbol products into an account. What did they do means, so it will completely study the first the machine what we are using. There is a finite state machine, and it will specify that it will be the means the transition will be here, and it will add the transitions to that one, add the transitions and provide you the final state which is being able to access at any for any input value what we are having. For this we use this state and then input and also the pointer what we are having. So that's about today's class. That's the software implementation what we are using for the examples what you are specifying. Thank you.